In South Fujian province, no deity has the position as important as Mazu, a goddess of sea. In this video, I'll take you to Meizhou Island in Putian Municipality, the birthplace of Mazu, and tell you the background story of this goddess. I'll also take you to the Tianhou Temple in Quanzhou City, as well as in a mountainous town in southwest China. I'm from an inland province, and the Mazu culture is very foreign to me. Welcome to correct me or add your points in the comment. Mazu's real name is Mo. She was born in 960 in Meizhou Island, Fujian province. She died at age 27 in rescuing his father and brother in a sea wreckage. The earliest temple of Mazu is located in the island. Pre-pandemic, each year believers from across the world would come here to worship their goddess. Mazu Mo was a Meizhou woman, and Meizhou women have their traditional dress and hairstyle. I decided to try it out. Do I look like a Meizhou woman? But now only old women in the village are still wearing this dress, or during the ceremonial activities. From the Song dynasty to Qing dynasty, Mazu received various titles from the imperial emperors. In 1684, Emperor Kangxi of the Qing dynasty granted the title Tianhou, which means Heavenly Queen, to Mazu. Ever since, her temple has been called Tianhou Temple, which sometimes been translated to the Temple of Heavenly Queen. Meizhou Island is believed to be the birthplace of Mazu, and this is supposed to be the earliest Mazu temple. Yes, I touched Mazu's hand, and that's allowed. Actually, there is a saying, touch Mazu's hand, safety will follow you. That statue was erected for that purpose. Such a down-to-earth deity. That might be one of the reasons for her to have so many followers. There are many folk tales about Mazu Lingmo. It's difficult to trace the origins of those tales and prove their authenticity. But one thing is sure. As Quanzhou, a city in Fujian province, became the largest port in China around the 11th century and navigation activities in the coast of Fujian increased in scale, there is a need for psychological console during the risky journey in the sea. Mazu filled that position. Ma means mom in Mandarin. Christians regard Jesus as their dear father in heaven. Hokkien took Mazu as their dear mother in heaven. In those uncertain days in the ocean, they believe Mazu would bless them and keep them safe. She gives Hokkien power. Wherever there is tide, there is Hokkien. As Hokkien emigrated to Southeast Asia and other parts of the world, they brought religion wherever they go. This is a map of distribution of Tianhou temples across the world. The Tianhou Temple in Quanzhou, Fujian province, is one of the earliest and the largest in the world. The temple dates back to the 12th century, when Quanzhou was one of the two largest ports in the world, with the other one being the Alexandria of the Egypt. The temple was right inside the Shunji Gate of the ancient city, but today only the ruin of the city gate remains. The Shunji Bridge outside the city gate, built in the 13th century, has also broken into several pieces. Only the Tianhou Temple remains, and of course, it has been restored many times. A stage is in between the two entrances, facing the main worshipping hall. In Chinese folk religion, performance was required in major worshipping activities to entertain the deity. During the restoration of this temple, Tianhou temples in Taiwan, especially the one in Lugang, offered support. The couplets on the front door of the main hall was written by Taiwanese. It says, both people and the culture of Quanzhou and Lugang have the same origin. The two places are facing each other on opposite sides of the Taiwan Strait. Many residents of Lugang were actually Hokkien from Quanzhou. Residents in the Quanzhou region had a long history of migrating to Taiwan, and they brought the Minnan culture and the Mazu religion there. The Tianhou temples of Taichung and Quanzhou established the sister temple relationship. On the day of my visit, the hall behind the main hall was having an exhibition of the Mazu culture in both Fujian and Taiwan. Items from both sides of the strait were on display. A statue of Mazu, seals of different temples, the family lineage of Mazu, whose surname is Ling. These two characters, Xi He, refer to the origin of the Ling clan. I talked about that in the Yongning Castle near Quanzhou. Now go back to the characters on the front door of the Ling family. They have a similar meaning. Originating from Xi He, Chinese with surname Ling regard Xi He as their origin. The Ling clan even put the time of the clan migrating to Fujian province on the front door.
近代入闽 Qing Dynasty,
about the 3rd century AD. During that time, northern China was invaded by various nomadic tribes. It was the first systematic migration of Han Chinese from northern China to southern China, including the Fujian province. There is a large population with surname Lin in Taiwan, and the ancestors of many of them came from Fujian. The statement of aliens caught my attention. Over 10 Tianhou temples from both Fujian and Taiwan sent the statement. Tianhou temples exist not only in coastal regions in China. There is one in the mountainous town named Zhenyuan in southwest China's Guizhou province. Zhenyuan is a narrow town along the beautiful Wuyang River. On the southern side was a garrison constructed in the Ming Dynasty in late 14th century. The influx of Ming troops brought business opportunities such as supplying food and necessities to the troops. Merchants from across the country came here, including the Fujian merchants. Those Fujian merchants built the Tianhou Temple on the slope of a hill facing a dock on the Wuyang River. Next to the entrance is a stage. The Tianhou Temple in Zhenyuan was not only a religious temple, but also a townsman association for those Fujian merchants to gather and socialize. Opera performance was an important entertaining activity during the parties. The stage in Zhenyuan adopted the style of mountainous indigenous people in southwest China. The back of the stage is on stilts. Tables would be set in the space in front of the stage. People socialized while drinking tea and enjoying the performance. It was the center of psychological coercion of Fujian merchants. In this mountainous town away from the ocean, Mazu could still give them comfort and power. My video has to end here, and it's not complete. I don't have footage of any Tianhou temple overseas. In the comments, please let me know if there's any Tianhou temple in your town. If so, what kind of tradition and activities do you have in worshipping Mazu? In South Fujian province, women in 3 places have their own unique dress. Meizhou is one of them. In my next video, I'll take you to the other 2 places. I tried their dress, and let's take a peek at their life. I'm Yan Yan. I make videos about sites of interest in China and histories and stories behind them. Subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.